Hey Kingdom crew, get ready to dive headfirst into the news cycle because it's moving at warp speed and you're getting the unfiltered download right here, right now. We've got some absolutely explosive stories dropping today that you simply cannot afford to miss. From high-profile legal entanglements to unexpected fallout between entertainment titans, the headlines are buzzing, and we're breaking it all down with the energy you expect. Think you know what's happening. Think again because the latest developments are about to flip everything you thought you knew on its head. We're talking about public spats, behind-the-scenes drama, and the ripple effects that are shaking up the industry. So buckle up, because this is your essential, high-octane update. First up, we've got a major media personality going head-to-head with a beloved actress, and the accusations are flying. This isn't just gossip, it's a full-blown public confrontation with legal implications. What started as a disagreement has escalated into a public feud, with one side calling the other a narcissistic bully. You won't believe the details of this clash and the claims being made. Next, we're pulling back the curtain on a rumored rift between two of Hollywood's most famous best friends. Is their iconic bond starting to fray? We're digging into the whispers and the surprising silence that's fueling speculation. Plus, we've got a fascinating legal twist where one party is denying a major accusation, leading to a he-said-she-said situation that's getting louder by the day. And to cap it all off, we're seeing a star getting absolutely slammed amidst a legal clash, with some truly harsh labels being thrown around. You don't want to miss a single second of this. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Megyn Kelly calls Blake Lively a narcissistic bully in heated legal spat. This is a story that's got the entertainment and media worlds absolutely buzzing. As veteran media personality, Megyn Kelly has launched a fierce verbal assault on actress Blake Lively, branding her a narcissistic bully. The dramatic escalation comes amid Lively's ongoing legal battle with her. It ends with us, co-star Justin Baldoni. Kelly claims that Lively's legal team attempted to subpoena her, seeking private communications related to Kelly's coverage of the case. Kelly, speaking on her SiriusXM show, didn't hold back, stating that Lively's actions were an attempt to drag her into the highly publicized court fight. She backed down and has now missed the deadline to pursue her harassment of me and my team any further, Kelly declared, as reported by the New York Post. Kelly emphasized that her team provided absolutely nothing in terms of documents or communications, framing the situation as a victory for the First Amendment and criticizing Lively's lawyers for even considering such a move. No world would I ever allow my team's communications to be turned over to a third party, Kelly asserted. The core of Lively's legal dispute with Baldoni involves accusations of sexual harassment and a smear campaign by Baldoni, which he denies, countersuing for defamation and alleging Lively tried to seize creative control of the film. Kelly, however, dismisses Lively's claims, suggesting the actress is unable to accept that public criticism she has faced is genuine and not a result of a smear campaign. Kelly further fueled the fire by bringing up past incidents, citing an assistant director who reportedly quit the industry due to Lively and alleging that Lively mistreated co-star Leighton Meester on the set of Gossip Girl. "She's a narcissistic, liar, bully brat," Kelly stated emphatically. Blake Lively acts like an unlikable bully brat who cannot believe any of that negative press could be genuine. Kelly also referenced Baldoni's legal documents, which alleged Lively used her close friends, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift, whom she referred to as her dragons, to pressure him. Kelly slammed this as a tactic to avoid accountability, calling Lively an entitled, nasty Hollywood snob who thinks she is untouchable. She vowed never to back down to the likes of Blake Lively, and concluded her tirade with a pointed remark. "If you're not speaking out against her, you must be on her payroll." The situation has also been linked to a reported cooling of the friendship between Lively and Taylor Swift, with sources suggesting Swift is disappointed by Lively's actions, particularly regarding the dragons comment and Swift's subsequent silence on Lively's engagement news. The public feud between Kelly and Lively is heating up, with Kelly showing no signs of backing down. But what happens when the legal battles spill over into personal friendships? Stay tuned as we explore a potential fallout between two of Hollywood's most famous best friends. Taylor Swift and Blake Lively friendship reportedly cooling amid legal drama. The close bond between global superstar Taylor Swift and actress Blake Lively, once the epitome of Hollywood best friendships, appears to be showing signs of strain. Historically, their relationship has been marked by deep affection and mutual support. Swift is godmother to all three of Lively's children. Her daughters' names are immortalized in Swift's album Folklore, and Lively even directed one of Swift's music videos. Ryan Reynolds, Lively's husband, famously stated he would do anything for that woman, and the couple, along with Swift, traditionally spend the 4th of July together. However, recent events suggest a significant cooling of this once-unbreakable alliance. Public evidence indicates the two haven't been seen together since October 2024, and Lively was conspicuously absent from the list of those who liked Swift's recent engagement announcement to NFL star Travis Kelce. Sources close to the situation suggest that Lively did not reach out to Swift following the engagement news and has no plans to do so, with one insider telling the Daily Mail that this isn't the time and that Lively doesn't talk about Taylor at all anymore. The apparent distance coincides with Lively's high-profile legal battle with It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni. Baldoni's legal team, in their filings, alleged that Lively brought Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift to a production meeting to pressure him into accepting her script rewrites. Baldoni claims Lively texted him, referencing Game of Thrones and stating, "I'm Khaleesi, and like her, I happen to have a few dragons." This alleged involvement has reportedly displeased Swift, especially as her name was mentioned in legal documents, raising the possibility of her being subpoenaed. Swift's representatives issued a statement clarifying her limited involvement in the film, stating she merely permitted the use of her song, My Tears Ricochet, and was one of 20 artists featured. They emphasized Swift never set foot on the set of this movie, she was not involved in any casting or creative decisions, she did not score the film, and she never saw an edit or made any notes on the film. Furthermore, they asserted that the subpoena was an attempt to use Taylor Swift's name to draw public interest by creating tabloid clickbait. Reports from Us Weekly in February corroborated the cooling of their friendship, with a source stating, "Taylor has always been Blake's friend, but Taylor doesn't have any involvement in the case. She wasn't part of the movie. Taylor was not a producer on the film and had no creative involvement." The source added that while they are friends, the case is a legal matter and dragging Swift into it is unnecessary. The publication also reported that their chats have become strained, and their friendship is not what it used to be. With Lively's court date not until March 2026, the future of their friendship remains uncertain, leaving fans to wonder if this iconic duo can mend their bond. But amidst these claims and counterclaims, one party is vehemently denying the accusations made against them. We're diving into the latest statement that could change everything we thought we knew about this legal entanglement. Blake Lively denies subpoenaing Megyn Kelly in legal dispute. Blake Lively's team has issued a strong denial to claims made by media personality Megyn Kelly, who alleged that the actress attempted to subpoena her as part of Lively's ongoing legal battle with It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. Kelly had publicly accused Lively of being a bully and narcissistic for trying to involve her in the lawsuit and obtain private communications. However, a spokesperson for Lively has directly contradicted Kelly's narrative, stating unequivocally, "At no point in this litigation has Ms. Lively served a subpoena on Megyn Kelly." This statement directly refutes Kelly's widely publicized rant on her show, The Megyn Kelly Show, where she claimed to have been targeted by Lively's legal team seeking confidential and proprietary materials related to Kelly's coverage of the case. Kelly had expressed outrage, suggesting Lively was delusional to think she was paid to criticize her, stating, "I came to those conclusions totally organically. It was all you who made me unable to stand you. No man had anything to do with it." Deadline reported that while Lively's team did not directly serve Kelly, they did issue a legal document to Red Seat Ventures, a company that provides services to content creators like Kelly. This move, according to Lively's team, is a standard part of the discovery process in litigation. Ms. Lively is continuing to pursue discovery in order to prove her case that Justin Baldoni, Jed Wallace, Melissa Nathan and the Wayfarer parties retaliated against her for speaking up against the harassment she and others experienced on set, as alleged in her complaint. A statement from Lively's team explained. The context of the dispute involves Lively accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign, while Baldoni countersued for defamation and alleged attempts by Lively to gain creative control of the film. Baldoni's lawsuit, which also named Ryan Reynolds, was dismissed in June. Kelly, however, maintains her stance, releasing a statement to Deadline confirming the subpoena to Red Seat Ventures and reiterating her accusations. Typical Blake Lively, once again obfuscating to try and avoid embarrassment for her own inappropriate behavior. She subpoenaed the company that until recently employed me and my show staff, asking for documents, communications, contracts, etc. about her, Justin Baldoni, and their lawsuit, specifically naming me and my show in the subpoena. Kelly also criticized Lively for allegedly involving Taylor Swift in the case, suggesting it was a tactic to avoid accountability. This denial from Lively's camp adds another layer of complexity to the already contentious legal and public relations battle, leaving the situation far from resolved. But the drama doesn't end there, as these legal entanglements are drawing sharp criticism and harsh labels. We're looking at the intense backlash one star is facing amid this ongoing legal clash. Blake Lively faces intense criticism amid subpoena clash in Baldoni legal drama. Actress Blake Lively is currently facing a barrage of criticism and harsh labels amid her ongoing legal dispute with It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. The controversy has intensified following allegations that Lively attempted to subpoena media personality Megyn Kelly, which Lively's team has since denied. However, the public discourse surrounding the case has taken a sharp turn, with Lively being subjected to severe personal attacks. Reports indicate that Lively has been called a narcissistic, liar, bully, brat by critics, with the criticism stemming from her legal actions and the public perception of her role in the conflict. This intense backlash highlights the high stakes and often brutal nature of celebrity legal battles, where public opinion can quickly become a significant factor. The core of the dispute involves Lively accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment and a smear campaign, while Baldoni has countersued, alleging defamation and attempts by Lively to control the film's creative direction. The alleged attempt to involve Megyn Kelly, a vocal critic of Lively, in the legal proceedings, whether directly or indirectly through her employer, has fueled the firestorm. Kelly herself has been vocal, labeling Lively a narcissistic bully, and suggesting that Lively's inability to accept negative press stems from a deep-seated delusion. While Lively's representatives have clarified that no direct subpoena was served on Kelly, the mere mention of her name in discovery requests directed at a related company has been enough to provoke a strong reaction from Kelly and her supporters. The situation is further complicated by Lively's reported strained relationship with her close friend Taylor Swift, which is also being linked to this legal drama. The combination of legal accusations, counter-accusations, public feuds with media personalities, and potential fallout in personal friendships paints a picture of a highly tumultuous period for the actress. The intense personal attacks directed at Lively underscore the challenges faced by public figures when their private lives and professional conduct become subject to intense public scrutiny and legal proceedings. The harsh labels being used reflect a deeply polarized public reaction, with some defending Lively's right to pursue her case and others condemning her alleged actions. Now that we've covered the latest on these major developing stories, it's time for a quick wrap-up. Stick around for a lightning-fast recap of today's top headlines. And that's a wrap on today's explosive updates. We saw Megyn Kelly unleash a furious tirade against Blake Lively, calling her a narcissistic bully amidst their legal clash. Then, we uncovered the rumored cooling of the iconic friendship between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively, fueled by ongoing legal drama. We also heard Blake Lively's team deny serving Megyn Kelly a subpoena in the Justin Baldoni case, adding a twist to the narrative. Finally, Blake Lively faced intense criticism and harsh labels amid the subpoena controversy in her legal battle. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Katie's Kingdom for more, Ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you in the next one.